Squid Game Season 2 almost changed one iconic element to a different color. We would have been bombarded with complaints. Squid Game Season 2 art director Chae Kyoung-sun reveals what key element was almost changed. Squid Game returned at the end of last year after having released its shocking Season 1 3 years earlier. The new installment maintained some critical design elements from Season 1, including the maze-like structure within the games and the outfits for both the guards and the players. Squid Game Season 2 had a cliffhanger ending that will be resolved in Squid Game Season 3, which will release later this year. In an interview with the Korea Times, Chae reveals what element of the show's design she almost changed for Season 2. According to the designer, the iconic player tracksuits were almost changed from their green color to sky blue. She even showed creator Hwang Dong-hyuk a sample costume, which was based on clothes worn by the teacher character in the 1980s Korean animation run Honey. Ultimately, Hwang and Chae stuck with the original green so as not to upset fans. Check out the full quote from what this change would have meant for Squid Game Season 2. Squid Game Season 2 has a good interplay of old and new. Part of Squid Game Season 2's whole conceit is the choice to intermix familiar and new designs for the sets and costumes seen on screen. Due to the decision made by Chae and Hwang, the basic setup of the tracksuits remains the same, including a dark green color and their player number in white on one side of the suit. One change from Season 1, however, is the fact that players have to wear Velcro patches on their tracksuits after every round to show whether they voted to continue or end the games. Even the way in which the maze-like Squid Game hallway set piece is used is different from Season 1 and Season 2. Visually, the colors and patterns of this set look the same. In terms of use, however, this set is transformed into warlike cover when the guards face up against Ho, who is actually the front man, and a group of rebelling players who are trying to disrupt the games from the inside. Both instances are emblematic of how Squid Game Season 2 adds enough variation from familiar elements to create original ideas. Our take on the Squid Game Season 2 costuming. Squid Game made the right design choice. There are enough variations at play in the layout of Squid Game Season 2, as well as the games themselves, that I do not think changing the tracksuit colors would have been a strong move for the season. All the alterations made for Season 2, as they currently stand, are directly tied to plot elements. Changing to sky blue would have been very noticeable, and the show would have had to invent some kind of internal justification for the change.